Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to a brand new vlog. So if you have watched my previous vlogs, you will know that we are in Mallorca. It is my brother's big birthday celebration this weekend. He is turning 30 on Sunday. Today is Friday and today is the big party day. So the caterers have just arrived. All of the tables, the chairs, all the tableware, basically everything has just arrived. So we are in full party planning mode and I am going to be sharing everything with you. So behind the scenes, how to set the table, to where the table should even be placed, to the party itself. So tonight, as I said, is the big night. We've got a 3-course dinner. We're going to have a champagne and cocktail reception down at the fountain overlooking the gardens, an incredible dinner, and then a night of dancing. Tomorrow we are taking over one of our favorite restaurants in Can Coscos called Can Mel, and it's sushi, it's Spanish food, and it's going to be sublime. And then on Sunday we're back at home to have a paella and pool party. So this weekend it is going to be full of celebrations, partying, and so much love. And I cannot wait to share every single part of it with you. You will seem to love the party vlogs, but mostly sort of like interior design, how-tos, table planning, tablescaping, all of that shebang. So pour yourself a glass of champagne, a cup of tea, and let's do this. So here is the terrace. As you can see, all of the glasses have arrived. These are the tables. They are not perfectly set in place yet. They will be perfectly positioned and fully central. So as you can see, we've got 3 long tables. We did want to have 2 long tables. However, obviously we don't have the space to have the 3 along here. So we've done 3. It will still look beautiful. And we are going sort of like a bohemian linen, very Mallorcian style. Guests will then walk through the house and down to the fountain for the champagne and cocktail reception. We've got a Spanish singer and guitarist that will be down at the bottom along with the bar. So this is where the dinner is going to take place. I can't wait for you to see what we're going to do. It's really nice to be able to show you the bare bones of it. So you actually haven't seen this elevation with the blue shutters. Doesn't it look magnificent? We've got the beautiful olive trees in those enormous pots. And it is just so special. The sun is shining and it's going to be the best weekend. Anyway, I've got a fair amount to do. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing here. So you are really seeing the before. We've got probably, I think, 3 hours before anybody arrives. There's lots to do, but I can't wait.
Okay, so now it's Claudia. I'm taking over the camera and filming for a second. I'm gonna show you guys what Leonora is doing here. It's gonna be beautiful, but one second. So I just introduced myself to your followers. And that's what she's doing.
So basically when you can't find pebbles or any sand, you need to improvise.
Exactly.
So basically the bottom of the vase is not flat. So essentially the candle is rocking. So my plan, if my plan works, I've come to the back of the house and no one can see what I'm doing.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Take some gravel and I'm actually putting it all into one so that I don't have to bring all the vases here. And then I'm going to put like a really small, maybe just an inch of stones. Then we're going to pop the candle so it's flat and secure. And then I'm going to put lemons and sort of olive tree plants around it. That's the plan. Fingers crossed it works. Not quite sure exactly how Cameron's doing the table plan, but I've finally convinced him to do the 3 tables instead of the 2. Because the 2 just did not work.
Much better.
But I don't know how it's going to be in terms of...
If there's not one at the head...
I think there will be heads. It depends upon how many people. Say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody.
Party planners. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, Claudio is doing his magic with the raking. Normally Marcus has got the rake.
Muy bien, Claudio.
That's his favourite job.
Yes.
Let's go back to our vase filling.
Exactly.
Okay, Claudia is on the camera today.
As always.
The back of my head with the rollers in. absolutely no makeup on. Oh goodness.
But later on, we're gonna make a huge makeover. It's gonna be stunning.
A little bit better later on.
I'm sure it's gonna be.
This is my little station here, and my plan, as I said, is to pop a tiny little inch of stones at the bottom of each of these vases. I've actually probably got too much stone. And then I'm going to put a few lemons. As you can see, that is sort of our decoration. There we go. And that will sit perfectly and steadily there. Perfect. I think that looks great.
And I'm sure nobody gonna move it, so.
No. She's a woman of many talents. Claudia is doing the stones, and I have just cut some sprigs off of the lemon tree, the lemon and lime trees, and my idea is to just pop them down the insides of these hurricane lamps. That looks so pretty. See how simple, but how effective is that, Claudia? Do you think it's pretty?
I love it.
It looks so
Because
pretty.
it's not just so simple, it's like something more special.
So classy.
And the theme of the party are lemons, so it's gonna be incredible.
It's gonna be pretty. Pretty. Those down there. Exactly.
You can burn the leaves.
See, you're very talented at this.
We are both very
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm
creative.
going to do is I'm going to put that down there and then
Exactly. And then the
the
candle.
smell, even from
Wow.
these leaves. Oh, I wouldn't normally ask you to sniff my fingers. But anyway, they smell delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, right,
Yeah.
that's going to go in there.
I will just slightly balance
So
the leather.
pretty.
Be very careful because the jacks are very
Delicate.
delicate.
I'm just going to show you a close-up of this. And really, these are all items that I found from the garden. So you've got the candle, you've got the stones at the bottom, and then you've got the leaves, the lemons and the limes. So pretty. So we need a few more limes for my hurricane candle lights. So I'm going to head over. Actually, there are an abundance of limes on these trees over here, so no one will mind. And also, the nice thing is that we can then use the limes over the weekend. So here we go. I think he looks delish. We'll take ones relatively that people aren't going to see too much. Take him. You look juicy. Fantastic. I'm going to take you. God, you look so gorgeous.
It's gonna be cool.
I also love to keep the leaves on as well. I just think it
So
looks
natural.
so fantastic. Look at those limes. So scrummy. And the smell is so fresh and vibrant. There really is nothing better than a sort of real fresh citrus scent. Right, here we go. I think that is going to be plenty. Oh, we've lost a lime. Let's go. How pretty it looks with like the leaves and the sprigs attached. Looks so good. I am slightly stressed that guests are coming in like
Earlier.
3 hours. It's gonna be fine, we'll get it done. They also can't look like a naked mole rat.
No. I would love to also have makeup on, at least.
I know. Okay, now for the lemons. See what I mean? It's just so simple, yet so effective.
It's just too fun.
A juicy lime.
Yeah.
There we go, and then I'm going to put a few more leaves down the sides just to make it quite. Oh, there we go. I love that really like authentic, super classy, a little bit laid back, natural, exactly look. And that is the vibe that we've gone for. I don't want to smash these. And also with the lemons, it's perfect because they're actually wedging the candle up. So it's perfect. Enough with that one here. That looks so good. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love them. They look so
them,
good.
yeah.
Okay, well I actually think it will be overkill if I pop in any more. So they look great. I think we need to save the lemons for the vodka. I told you it's all go, go, go. Literally, we've got guests arriving in less than 3 hours and the paintings are going up. Well done, Carlos. Fantastic. Looking good. The perfect song. Here comes the sun. Dee 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 dee. Look at that view. So this table is going to be set up to perfection, and guests are going to be welcomed. They're going to walk straight down to the fountain, as I said, for the drinks reception. Oh, I can't wait. So the table is starting to come together. So we've got the gorgeous linen table runner, we've got these lovely sort of bohemian placemats, we've gone with the blue theme. The floral company have just arrived and we've put this gorgeous garland of foliage down, and then the lemons will start to be added, and these gorgeous little posy glasses. Again, this is another table here. We've still got so much more to do, but it is starting to take shape. Cami, what do we think? It's starting to take place. We've still got the napkins to go down, the menus to go down, a few more lemons. We've got the name cards to go down. A few more bits and pieces to build it up, but it's starting to look fantastic. So the final few pieces are definitely the napkins, and then we've got the menus and the table place cards. So depending upon how the menus have been printed, they are just about to arrive. And we're going to see how they look sitting on the plate, or whether we're going to tie into the napkin. So as you can see, it's starting to come together. I think it looks great. Fingers crossed Cami loves it. So I've just laid this table, super basic. You watched me put together the hurricane lamps, and I think that that looks so pretty. And then it has almost created a little bit of a dance floor here. The bar is going there, wonderful gentleman is just setting it up. We've got the DJ who's going to be playing the beats. And this is where the party is going to happen, underneath the gorgeous lemon trees. Look at those lights up there. We've strung up some really pretty fairy lights. Oh wow, that's a sight I never thought I'd ever see. My brother with a rake. Anyway, look at all of those really pretty lemons. As you can see, there is a bit of a theme running through this party, but it's going to be amazing. Yes, people are now running. We have about an hour and a half before everything needs to be ready to rock and roll. How amazing is this looking? So the table placings are pretty much done. These are the menus, and they look so, so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. The most delicious menu. Toto Pont is doing the catering, and as well as all of the incredible table hire. Of course, we need to tuck in the chairs. There's final bits and pieces. Joanna is working her magic over there. It's starting to look absolutely incredible. I can't wait to start putting all these lanterns out as well. We've gone with quite a classic napkin. We're going to have it hung down, beautifully ironed, because I think there's already quite a lot going on the table. And then we're going to have the little name places just tucked in here. Super simple, very classic. I think it's looking beautiful. So actually, a little secret, we actually designed these on Canva. So if you don't want to have them sort of professionally printed, then Canva is such a fantastic option. And they had this beautiful lemon and jasmine with the leaves template. So they're so easy, and they also come with matching place cards. So it says menu, Cameron's 30th birthday celebration, surrounded by his favourite people in the magical gardens. For starter, we have a stone sea bass and mango ceviche with crushed avocado and coriander topped with a corn chip. And then the vegans have a tofu ravioli with an island confit tomato. Main is, of course, the famous Mallorcian suckling pig with roasted potatoes, glazed onions, and a sweet rosemary reduction. Then again, vegan option is the zucchini stuffed with vegetables, mushrooms, dried tomato gratin, and is sprinkled with pistachios. And of course, Cameron is a chocolate monster, so he wanted a crunchy chocolate sphere with peanuts and a fresh apricot coulis. Scrumdiddlyocious. Okay, it is finally time for me to put some makeup on, but the DJ has started. Sounding good. I have 15 minutes to put makeup on and get ready. Dress is on, makeup is on, and rollers are finally out. The tables are finished, so let's go and take a little look. So the tables are finally finished, and look at how exceptional they truly look. Look at that for a view. So let's go and take a little look. So as you can see, the menus, the beautiful dinner plates, the charger plates, we've gone with the napkin hanging down. Very rustic, although we have got a few roses in there. Beautiful lemons throughout. I think this looks fantastic, and look at that view. We've got the lanterns down the grand staircase, the fountain, and the sun will be setting when we are having our drinks on the terrace. Claudia is working her magic over there. My husband is looking very handsome, doing the final touches. I'm so pleased with how this has turned out. So these are the gorgeous little name places that match the menus. And of course, all of the lemons. I cannot wait for this evening. It is going to be incredible. Here is Mummy having her photograph taken. Let me show me the dress, Mama. Show me the dress. So I unboxed it on YouTube for everybody to see, and this is it on. Go on, give me a twirl. Looking so beautiful. She looks incredible. And look at this setting. Absolutely stunning. Okay. If it's not done now, it won't be done. And the guests are literally just about to arrive. It is the most beautiful evening. The shutters are on. Look at Miss Barbie over here. Look at you, supermodel. Look at that dress. And she's got the rosé. Going to do a little bit of a walkthrough. So guests are going to come through here, have a glass of champagne. There's Mummy, looking absolutely gorgeous. Finally got 2 seconds where I can show my outfit before the party kicks off. So this is the outfit of the evening. This is the dress that I unboxed with you. Thank goodness it fits, because it was the only option. You've got this gorgeous off-the-shoulder cut. This is the Agua Bonita dress that I showed you from Net-a-Porter. I'm obsessed with the print, the color. I feel pretty. Let's get this party started. I think I did well, no?
I tried it on 10 minutes ago, and literally as people were arriving, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Well, you look incredible, Mummy. And the house. The house! Well, we're going to do a full house tour next week. This weekend, it's party, party, party. Are you ready? Let's go and have a glass of champagne and get this party started. Thank you very, very much. Here we go. Gorgeous margaritas. How exciting. Gorgeous girlies, so beautiful. My goodness me, how did we get so lucky? The canapes are starting to come out. Look at these. What do we have here?
Potato and ham.
Delicious. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna finish this one and then I'm gonna try them. Thank you.
I just want to say to everybody, look, thank you for coming.
In Spanish.
And I wanted to welcome you to our beautiful home. I think everybody can see it's been a lot of hard work, but it's looking beautiful. And you know, we were a little bit scared about the weather, but fuck, it's looking pretty decent. I don't want to speak too soon, but we've got a whole dinner left, but it's looking amazing. For those of you who know me, I'm not a big one for speeches. My dad will be one for a long speech, but we've factored that into the catering later on. Anyway, I found a bit of a loophole though, so instead of talking about myself, I'd like to speak about the people who are here and the guys who've obviously made an effort to come today. I welcome clapping, cheering and heckling, but you know, you're already doing that. Anyway, thank you, Dad. Where better to start than my beautiful girl from Venera? Where are you? Amazing tonight. You know, honestly, from day dot, you've been nothing but a rock and a calming influence to our whole family. So honestly, it's amazing to have you here. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Enough of that. Next up, Rory Andrews. Still 17 years now. You never know why I chose to live with you in school. You offend all of my friends and my family. For some reason, we still keep you around. I did wonder about inviting my aunties tonight.
Oh God.
I decided against it when I realised you were coming. However, you do win the award for flying the furthest all the way from Australia, so well done, mate. Thank you. Bolton, Coley, you guys mean a huge amount to me. Your positivity and your friendship is unconditional.
Absolutely.
You've always been there for me, something I'll never forget. So guys, we love you lots, right?
We love you.
As Marshy, Bolin, closest mates from school, feels mental to have everybody here. Honestly, we're going to send it this weekend. And it's going to be it's going to be awesome. And also to Harry's girlfriend, Meg, thank you for coming. Bella, Lara, more of the Bradfield crew. Really appreciate that you've actually made the effort to come out here. Bella, for the night, especially ridiculous. So a round of applause for Bella for effort coming for tonight. Moving on, Bertie and Megs, my neighbours back in London. Bertie, you've become a very close mate the last few years, and apart from the occasional lost cat and us getting too pissed with golf.
Oh, we ever forget the lost
cat. Princess Diana.
Don't get started with it. We found the cat. Apart from that, it's all been smooth sailing. You two are very important to me and I'm very glad to have you here. Thank you for coming. My cousin Hughie and Georgie boy. My day ones, you lads have been my partners in crime for longer than I can remember. We've all gone through our stages of being little, especially you, George.
Less of the little.
Still learning it.
Intergalactic.
We've always found a way. We've always found a way so it feels like nothing has changed. Two guys would literally take a bullet for me, so well done, lads. Thank you for coming. My work team, important. Casey, Gus and Alba. Everyone here, look at these lads. And also important everybody gets to meet each other, but listen guys, sorry for jumping ship. I'm sure things will be fine, just fine without me. But aside from work, you've all become very important in my life, so thank you again very much for coming. Toyo, unfortunately, couldn't make it today. The hardcore Nigerian businessman forgot that his passport expired and now is currently in Barcelona airport. You might get to meet him tomorrow, but he's a charming lad, so I'll introduce you when he arrives. Bertie and Sophia, huge congratulations on your wedding, guys. What an incredible time we had with you a few weeks ago in Portugal. We'll have those memories for a lifetime, and I hope we make more tonight. So thanks, buddy. Alessio, the crazy Italian. If anyone's looking for a haircut, where to buy the best truffles, or just where the best party is, not only should you ask Alessio, but he's probably going to want to come with you. Chloe and Josh, our traveling and rave buddies. Where are you guys?
Yes! Woo!
I'm sorry I don't have Fred again playing a DJ set tonight, but I'm sure that DJ Gold Digger will be a bang. Can't wait, he's going to be amazing. Okay, Amanda, Johnny, you guys have been amazing friends to our family for a very long time. We've always loved your company and we continue to extend it. And a special mention to Daniela and Lucy, who are here. Guys, without you, we have not found this house.
It's all your fault,
actually. So finally, and most importantly, my family. This is really important. So, Leo, Mark, my brother Al, who's not here yet, Helen, who's coming with him, and Uncle Mark. Apologies for grouping all of you guys together, but I know we're running out of time. I feel very lucky to be stood here with all my family around me, so and on such a beautiful evening. So thank you for coming, and especially Leo and Mark. Guys, it's been epic what you've been pulling off the last week and the last weeks. Look at this face. I mean, round of applause. Honestly.
Thank you. It's Marcus, really. It's Marcus. Marcus Aurelius. You know him too well.
But probably most importantly, Mum. Mum, what can I say? Your taste.
Too far away.
Listen. Mum, your tastes and your style are next to none. This place looks absolutely unbelievable. No expense spared, but you always make it happen and always know how to have a good time. Well done and congratulations on
Thank
this.
you.
And finally, the old man, Raj.
The Raj!
Raj, words don't quite describe the gratitude and respect I and all of us have for you and what you've achieved. None of this would be possible without you. I think that's clear to every single person stood here today. So thank you. Can we have a round of applause for Raj? Yeah. It hasn't always been an easy one to get along with you. Sorry. And I know we pretty much disagree on everything. But I know we can agree on one thing, and that is how lucky we all are. So with that, I'd ask you to please raise a glass. Cheers. Thank you everybody for coming. Salud.
Salud! Woo! Here is Mummy in all of her glory. Goodness sake, you look like a supermodel, and she's got her flip-flops on now. Look at the candles are all lit, and it is looking so special.
And a jug of margarita. Let's go.
I'm fairly impressed with the way my son has handled this evening so far. And
It's early night.
I also want to say thanks to Mum.
Mama!
Because I think there are two things that are going on, the dynamics of this group tonight. It's about family and it's about friends. And I was talking to Leonora last night about youngsters, and some of you will know that I spend quite a bit of my time working with kids that don't do quite as well as you guys do. But you know, that there's a really important point here that family comes first. You can't choose your family. You can't choose your kids. Kids can't choose their parents. But kids can choose their friends. And you know, choosing the right friends is hugely, hugely important in your lives. Education is one thing, wonderful. Education, education, education. Nothing more important. But choosing the right friends is another major, major asset. And I think what's lovely here, because I don't think I was as lucky as you guys are. The schools, the people that you've met, the different businesses you're in, and the education level that you've all achieved, but you have such a great, deep friendship. And, you know, talking to Bertie there for a minute, talking about when I queued up in the corridor with his dad outside Rupert House, and they were the only kids left, because Andrew and I were in the pub. This is probably where I got it wrong, and where you guys seem to have managed to get it a little bit better. So, as mum and dad, as Cara and I, our two kids we're really proud of, and I won't go into that. But actually, we're proud of all their friends. You know, everybody. I could mention every name round these tables, and I'm not going to do that because I've almost got an emotional story about every single one of you. And don't tell me you love me tonight. I love you, Ron. There's no speech here. I'm proud that actually tonight in town, it's his 30th birthday, and there are a couple of other issues I mentioned. This house that we've been lucky enough to acquire for the family, it was complete. The building was completed in 1992, which is the year that I married Mummy. And here we are, the year we move in, and it's the year of Cameron's 30th. And I just got to hope that you and Mark are able to stand here in 30 years' time.
I'll be quite old by then.
And I must also say, this is a little domestic, that without Jacqueline's help with Karen on all the detail of the house, and without Mark, I'm telling you, this project would not exist.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. To Jacqueline and to Mark.
I don't sing anybody out, it's those two, because I've got to say, we have got to say a special thank you to you. Mark, how you've kicked these Spaniards, I don't know how you've done it. But actually it's done wonders for your learning the language too, hasn't it?
Wonderful.
Yeah. I will finish, you told me I couldn't do any more than 45 minutes. So, it's kind of
That was Leonora Mark's wedding, 45-minute speech.
It's kind of like a housewarming. It's like my son's birthday. It's like my mum's triumph. And actually, such friendship. And I think that's one thing you guys should all really be passionate about, keeping your friendships. From school, to business, to the future. Friendship, choosing your friends, the most valuable thing in life. So God bless you all. Cheers.
Hello, my angels. Well, it has been a little bit of time since I spoke to you last, but what a party. I'm feeling very grateful that I'd switched my camera off when I did. Well, actually, I've only had a phone and a camera for the last hour because Chloe, being my best friend, thought it was best that she kept them safe for me, and in fact took them back to her hotel, and I have been phoneless and cameraless all day. But to be honest with you, I have been suffering. I partied very hard. We had the best evening with the most incredible group of people, and just, it was, there's no words really to sum up how special it was. Obviously then headed to a nightclub and danced the night away. So this morning was feeling very ropey, but I'm very proud to announce that I'm feeling fresh, brand new, sparkly clean, and ready for round 2. But before we head to dinner this evening, I am very excited to say that I have finally, who you can see in the background currently, say hey! I've got Chloe with me and Claudia, and I'm finally getting the chance to do her makeup. So we're going to do super glowy, very natural makeup look together, and I'm going to be asking her wedding photography questions. So it's really going to be a bit of a girly get ready with me, which I'm so excited about. It's going to be so fun.
Beautiful room you've ever seen.
I've not shown anybody the house tour yet. They're getting that on the next vlog, so you're getting a bit of a sneak peek of the bedroom. Oh, hi! Mummy's here! What do you...
Darling, I just want to ask if,
oh, wow.
well, Chloe, I mean, I've had both these dressed for ages, but,
Mummy, wait a sec, I'm filming, say hi.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hi! Hi! So what do we think? Okay, so you're thinking both of them are Halton. That's beautiful. But I've got to be honest, that's my favourite. Do you remember you wore that for my wedding trial makeup and you looked, no. That one shows a little bit the arm bulge, a little bit, if I'm being really honest. Sorry, I'm always honest. So yeah, we are going to do a very quick but very glowy, gorgeous makeup look on Chloe. And we're going to get all her top tips and secret wedding photographer tricks. Right.
It's going to be fun.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Sit down.
Charles, we want to leave at 10 to 8.
10 to 8. Okay. We've got this.
We've got this.
We will make it work. Right. As always, I never start a makeup look. Sit. Yeah. Here she is.
Great.
Here she is. Well, actually, come here. I don't have the questions.
Oh.
Do you have the question? Where's your phone?
I'm charging my phone.
Okay. Charging your phone. Oh, she's got the moisturiser on her thumb, waving it around. Oh, Mummy left her rosé. Wonderful. Are we ready to get back on it?
Maybe not.
I can't tell you how shocking I felt this morning.
Wasn't our best
moment. No, it wasn't our best.
But yesterday
moment.
was our best moment.
Yesterday was. I mean, we went wild.
We always do.
I know. My legs were very sore this morning. I must have been really
I haven't got to my
dancing.
step count yet.
Oh yeah, step
My
count.
step count.
Well, you have my phone all night, so
Oh yeah. It'll be good.
Well, maybe I should look at my step count. You were making some moves. So I sent Chloe a list of questions, and actually they're questions you guys have asked me. They're questions that actually friends have asked me who are brides to be. And I've been meaning to sit down with Chloe for so long. I can't even tell you. Every single time we go to film it, we end up having a girly catch up and then forgetting to film, which is really bad, I know. But anyway, she's here. We're doing this. So first things first, can you introduce yourself? I feel like you are such a regular now on the YouTube channel, but what do you do?
I am a destination wedding photographer and editorial photographer.
Oh my goodness.
Based in London.
Based in London, but obviously travel the world.
Travel around, but based in that's where I live. And yeah, Leo and I, well, we've known each other for a really long time.
So we went to school together, which is so gorgeous. We literally went to like primary school, 4 years old. We're 3 days apart as well, so August babies.
Crazy. Yeah, of course, August babies.
And
and then I photographed Leonora's wedding, which is how we sort of like reconnected.
Exactly.
Well, we kind of reconnected a couple of years prior.
Exactly.
And then that
we kind of reconnected just after lockdown, and then we were like, well, there's so much there's so much that we can do together. So we did a load of photo shoots actually
so much
first.
fun.
We shot for like Suzanne Neville, Sassy Holford.
We did loads of bridal.
Loads of bridal
You know the
stuff.
one we did in the snow? You honestly like picture it. Leonora's in the most amazing wedding dress, and we're just outside in the snow, and it's snowing. And that's when most people, models, will be like, right, this isn't fair.
This isn't for me. There's me out there being like, get the
this
shot.
isn't in my contract. Whereas Leo's like, doesn't matter, just get the shot.
Oh my
I love
goodness.
this girl.
We had so much fun. So then, of course, like my wedding was coming up, and no better person to shoot my wedding other than my best friend, and it was so special. But also, I really wanted you to have a good time as well.
I had the best time.
We had literally you're the dance floor at like 3 o'clock in the morning, still going with your camera,
Still
but
with the
people
camera in
like
hand.
picking you up.
Yeah, people trying to take my camera off me, which I do refuse. I think Meg had my camera at one point, but apart from that, I don't know.
There were
how to
some
take my
ropey
camera.
pictures from other people trying to take
which
pictures.
ones are mine, which ones are
And then people try to do selfies with like a professional like £10,000 camera.
Yeah,
like
absolutely not. But no, it's so funny actually say it, because a lot of people always ask, oh, like, can you be a guest and shoot a wedding? And I think, well, fundamentally no, because your attention, I mean, you don't have a moment to breathe, but it's actually like the biggest honour to capture someone's day, especially when you know them, because you're there with them for the whole day by their side. Like, I literally leave your side all day. You see all of it, like, with you in the morning, whereas if I was a guest, I wouldn't have seen you or spoken to you basically until we sat down for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't have seen any of your morning, anything.
Oh my God,
So it's so nice to kind of be there for all of that.
And also you already knew me so well, and again that's maybe something we touch on a little bit later on the questions, but getting to know your bride and knowing like the kind of pictures that you know that they're gonna like and their sides, making them feel comfortable is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing test shoots, I always try and do either like a engagement shoot or a couple's portrait session or something, or even if it's a weekend wedding and on the Friday night they're doing like a welcome dinner. Yeah, just so taking the couple aside for 10-15 minutes, do some portraits so that on the day they kind of know what they're stepping into.
100%. And I think engagement shoots are, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, that's quite a bougie thing to do and probably an expense that they don't maybe need. But I think it is so important. Not only do you get the most beautiful photographs, you also get to know and start building such an amazing relationship with your photographer.
It does make such a difference, I think. And the weddings that I love are the ones where it is the weekend, because also you just really build a rapport, not only with the couple, but with the guests.
It's so kind.
Yeah, she's so
Crown is steaming for us. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
You're such a star.
I know, we're having such a girly get ready. And then mummy coming in. Oh, I know, divine. So, without further ado. Without further ado. Let's get into these questions.
These are good.
So actually, Anna asked me quite a few of these questions. So Anna, you've all met, my amazing assistant. She is getting married next year, and she's currently going through the motions of trying to find, look up for me, trying to find her like dream wedding photographer. So first one, how do you know if a photographer is the right fit for you?
Oh, that's such a good one. I think you've got to get on a call. That's the main thing. I would never take on a job if I hadn't met the couple, spoken to the couple. I always try and meet up with my couples in person, but actually most of the time now you've built such rapport with them, like going for dinner and drinks before the wedding, which is just dreamy. But yeah, build a rapport with them, and I think you've got to remember that you're going to spend so much time on your wedding day with your photographer. Yeah. You actually just fundamentally need to get on, because
and like them,
you've got to get on and like them, because they're going to be there for all of the moments. You need to be able to really trust them, and there'll be so many things on the wedding day that are out of your control. So I would actually say, aside from obviously skills and style, which are the obvious ones, for me it's all about relationships. Yeah. And it's a very emotional decision.
Such an emotional.
And I think sometimes people forget about that, and they're just so fixated on having a style, and they see an Instagram feed and they like the photos that they go with it. And actually then once it comes to the day, you realise that maybe that's not the only thing that's important. You also got to get on with the person.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Imagine if you hated doing a wedding. I'd have ruined your day.
Well, actually saying that, I had a video. Do you remember the video?
I never do makeup, so when Leo does my makeup, I'm like, well, what are you doing? But
what are you doing?
Also, your battery is flashing, but it's okay.
It's okay. Fail to prepare to fail. I've got a charger. A
well
battery
done.
on charge. So, 2 seconds. We're going to change this battery up, and we'll be back. We are back.
We're back
with a new battery. And Chloe's starting to look normal again. You all know my contouring, it looks scary.
It's a look.
It's a look, and you can't do it without humming. You're like, and a funny face. Exactly. Claudia's still seaming.
Oh my goodness. I feel like people need to see.
No. You're not steaming my dress as well. Absolutely not. So.
I've just nothing to do. Okay.
Got it. You look so beautiful. We want you on. We want videographer top tips as well.
Yeah, that's gonna mean it's part 2.
So next question is, what should a bride and groom look out for in a photographer's portfolio?
I love this. This is such a good question. So for me, I think, well, one is transparency and looking at the whole wedding gallery and not getting swept away by a pretty Instagram feed, because on a wedding day there's so many things that are out of your control, the lighting, the weather, and if you're trying to hire a wedding photographer whose style is all light, bright and airy, but you're going to be doing a dinner reception inside in the winter, which is going to be in low light and really beautiful ambience, you want to make sure that photographer knows how to capture that properly, and they're going to capture more like the feeling and emotion and not just whack on a flash.
And what happens if, like, for example, actually it probably relates a lot to you, like your Instagram feed is very light, it's so whimsical, it's beautiful, and obviously that is your that's your editing style, but then do you have in your portfolio those darker shots of like mysterious, musky, sort of quite sexy atmosphere?
Yeah, for sure. Because I think the feed, everyone wants a pretty Instagram feed. We all are guilty of that. But yeah, it's about being able to work in all the different conditions. And on my website, actually, I have example wedding galleries where and I've done a bit of an array. Like you've got a sort of winter Scottish one in a castle, which is a very different vibe to sort of like a sunset Positano situation. So yeah, it's all about the variety, and ask for full galleries if you're a bride and you're speaking to photographers. Some photographers don't like sharing full galleries, but I think it's really important to check that they can do what
the
your
whole
wedding
is going
day
to be.
And what does dinner look like? Are they good at photographing dancing? They're not just good at doing the fashion portraits. What about the atmosphere? And
so seeing that every single element is covered.
Because that's what's amazing about wedding photography, is that you have so many different styles of photography. You've got bridal portraits, fashion, more reportage style, sort of nature, landscapes, because capturing the setting where the couple are getting married is so important.
And you're so passionate, which I love.
But you've got to make sure that the photographer can do all that.
Can do all of that. Okay.
And it's not easy.
It's not exactly. So what are some red flags in potential photographers that couples should be aware of?
Oh, it's probably quite repetitive from what I've just said, but my main one would be to
make sure that they have
every variety of styles and ask for wedding galleries. I think that's really
I think people, again, like when I think about red flags, obviously I'm not in the industry at all, but
what would be a red flag for you?
I don't know, probably having to pay too much up front. So obviously people have to pay a deposit for you to shoot.
Yeah.
How much is that deposit, if you don't mind me asking?
It's like 25%.
Amazing. Okay,
25%.
so anything over like maybe anything over 50% is a red flag.
Yeah, I don't think you should. I mean, I actually, because I'm getting married next year, I've been speaking to photographers, so it's been quite interesting seeing other people's processes, and I basically do a deposit up front on
to secure that
booking, with the booking form, with the contract signed, and then the date's locked in my diary, and then the rest is due a couple of weeks prior to the wedding. Do you want me to
wow. No, I've got it. I'm
but some people do it sort of incrementally, 4 different payments, but that's just too much admin.
Too much admin. Okay.
Little admin as possible.
That's interesting, and that's a great process. Something that I need to actually adapt into my line of business. I've had that recently, where brands are like, we've agreed everything, all the terms, the price, and everything's in writing on email. And I've shot the content, all done, paid my expenses as well, and then they've they've said that they wanted to go in a different direction. Anyway, so basically contracts and
booking forms, all
deposits, all of that's so important. Okay.
That is so true.
Next question is, how is wedding photography different to lifestyle photography?
Ooh, are they different? I mean, they obviously essentially are, but one of the things I love about wedding photography is all the different styles that it encompasses. And I think it's up to the photographer to kind of choose how they, their style and what they want to show, and you can capture all those sort of details. Some photographers will purely focus on people, whereas my style, I'm thinking about the details, the styling, the tables, So in that sense, it is more lifestyle-y, would you say?
Yeah, I agree. And also, I suppose you're capturing the couple's lifestyle.
Yeah.
And how they...
I mean, I guess lifestyle could fall into like content creator style images, which is obviously different to wedding photography.
Amazing.
But I quite like that holistic approach, which is more lifestyle-y.
I agree. So maybe they are. So maybe they are.
I think it depends on the style.
Look at her in her gorgeous shorts in the background. I wish I looked like that in a pair of Victoria's Secret's pyjamas. You literally look like a Victoria's Secret's angel. I love it. The swan past.
Love it.
So a question that is maybe, I don't know, it sounds like a silly question, but it's such an important question. How do you ensure that the bride and groom look good?
I love that. Well, know the team, I think, is a huge one. Know the team that are going to be involved on the day. And I think so much of it comes down to confidence, and that is really down to the photographer to be empowering the couple. So
encouraging them.
Communicating, not being a silent photographer, like standing behind a camera, not talking, like constantly having rapport. And again, building a relationship with them in advance, meeting with them.
Yeah, and that was something
because that really radiates through.
Like, there's something that actually, do you remember Zach? So Chloe shot one of my best friend's weddings.
Such a gorgeous wedding.
And Zach was terrified of
so funny. He got so into it though by the end of it.
Oh, you'd think that he was a male model at the end of it.
If you saw those pictures, he was having the best time. But
and she just looked
like he was a vision.
Absolutely. Their wedding, don't get me wrong, their wedding was absolutely beautiful, but if you saw the photographs, you'd be like, is this a celebrity wedding? And was it did it even have a budget? It was just the photography, and the wedding itself was beautiful, but the photography just wow.
Becky's dress in particular for that had like a lot of really fun fashion elements, which I love because it fed into my fashion photography background. So that's really exciting. When the dress is epic, it's a really
that dress was epic, and it was really different as well.
Yeah, it was all like pleated tulle and was quite.
It was stunning.
What's the word?
Absolutely stunning. Bohemian. A little bit bohemian.
A little bit bohemian, but quite sort of structured and...
Yeah, it was
really
stunning.
Different.
I will try and find a picture of her. Obviously I need to actually maybe ask her permission, but if I'm allowed to share, I will actually place a picture here because it is so beautiful.
And if not, it's on my website.
Exactly. And on her Instagram. So I will leave all the details down below in that juicy description box. So often people need to find ways to keep within their budget. What's the difference in asking a family member with a good camera to take photos and hiring a professional photographer? If you are asking that question, just experience. You're going to have these photographs until death do you part. Okay. Oh my goodness! And the neck scarf. Let me see. You need to show everybody. Get in here. Get in here. Look at this supermodel. I love it. It's long at the back, short at the front. Yeah. You've got the waist tie. I love the necktie. Very Hermes.
I will match with the orange
shoes. I love it. Where is this from?
This is from Caramelin.
Caramelin.
This is Avel.
Avel, love it. Okay, we'll leave those links down below as well.
Thank you.
Was it your hair? I didn't even realise you had your hair salon because
it's the first time
it looks
I pinned
nice.
them.
So again, I think if you're wedding, it's all about the experience. You're going to have the photographs forever. I actually think it's one of the best investments. After, I'm a bit vain. After the dress.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think the wedding photographer is one of the most important things of the entire day.
Yeah,
other than marrying your future husband.
Things that you're paying
Do you want
for.
to do your mascara? It's making me panic. Here we go. Here's a mirror. There we go. So no, I think that's
there's just so many uncertainties, and I think you really need to understand the flow of the day and how it works, and have a bit of a structure. Like I have a structure now on how I shoot a wedding day, and that's taken like a few years to kind of hone.
Oh, I couldn't believe when you sent me like the timeline. Yeah. It just makes you feel so relaxed. It makes you know that you are going to capture those truly memorable and sensational moments, special moments. Anyway, so in photographers' packages, they often say how many pictures you'll get back and how quickly this actually important to consider. Do you put numbers on how many photographs you take? Because
I don't think I really do, but I send example galleries. I think people get a bit of a feel for what they're going to get in terms of like the variety and the images. But I don't really cap it on a number because it depends on the day. Depends on
I think it's a
how many hours
question
you're
you ask
shooting
them
for
in like the Zoom meeting or the interview. You just say, how many pictures do you think I can expect? And whether they say like 10, that's alarming. If they say like 5,000, that's alarming.
That's very alarming.
It kind of wants to be.
I think you want to be sort of in the 600 to 1,000 bracket, but depending on the day. Like if it's a weekend wedding, like your wedding, 2-3 days, that was over 1,000 in total. What I delivered. And we were doing a lot because we were shooting a lot of different content for different editorials, but it depends.
Again, that was probably a regret of mine. Look at this golden hour,
Beautiful.
beautiful. A little bit of a regret of mine. I had to shoot so much content on the second day of my wedding that maybe I wasn't like as.
We had to put her dress back on.
I had to put my dress back on,
and the weather wasn't very kind for a bit of a wedding.
No, and in hindsight, I wasn't like 100% present the entire day. I was a little bit. I had to go off and make sure that we'd got the content that was promised, and anyway, yada yada yada. Back to the questions.
Done as best I can.
Beautiful.
You can always do more after.
From an entrepreneurial POV,
I didn't know what this meant. It means point of view.
Yeah. Point of view.
I didn't know that for ages.
Oh my
I kept seeing
goodness.
it on TikTok.
From an
I was like,
entrepreneurial point of view,
Yeah.
what are your top tips for people wanting to develop a wedding photography business?
Oh, I love that question. Okay, you've got to assist. That's really important.
Yeah.
Because I started off shooting weddings quite young, and I hadn't actually. I think I'd attended my cousin's wedding, and that was it. I haven't really gone to any weddings. So you've got to go to weddings to understand the flow. And the best way of doing that is second shooting. Gives you more freedom in terms of just being able to be creative, and it takes a bit of the pressure off. And then once you've kind of got it down, then you can start shooting weddings on your own.
And I have a question for you. The first wedding you ever shot, obviously you were so nervous. Did you tell that couple that it was your first wedding?
No.
I don't think no one does.
I think all photographers will agree with me. You don't tell them, but you know they'd obviously seen work that I've done.
Of course.
But yeah, no one needs to know.
And you're incredible. You're such like an amazing businesswoman, and you're so busy, especially like wedding season.
We're like coming to the end of wedding season now.
Smokes.
I've only got a few more this year, so I'm kind of getting a bit of my life back. But sort of end of April to end of September, I sort of fall off the radar a bit socially. And
she's like incognito, like
Leo's just calling me, like, "You okay? Are you alright? Have you slept?
Have you eaten?" Top tips for group shots.
Levels, layering. For me, there's nothing worse than having like a long line of penguins, as I like to call it.
Nice.
So you want to bring in some chairs and kind of bring everybody in and closer together, and then it makes a really much more dynamic shot because people are looking around, looking at each other, and you get this like lovely little moments within the moment.
Yeah,
like that's the thing.
I
think
it's
so
about candid, not staged.
Yeah, stepping back more, going in. Not whereas opposed to just getting like the same shot 4 times, get 4 different takes on a story, and having chairs is like a game changer.
Yeah, I agree with
and
that.
hands in pockets for guys.
Oh yeah,
I quite big on that.
You like hands in pockets.
Hand in pocket. Yeah.
Now, last question, which actually is my favourite question of all. What is your favourite thing about the wedding industry?
Oh, just the people, the friendships that you make.
Yeah.
So the friendships that you make with brides and couples, like shooting a wedding, like bonded us beyond like explain. And now I'm so close with so many of my couples, and like Clem, who you know, one of my couples, like her Jasper's now my godson, and we met through photographing her wedding. So the relationships that you build with couples, and then also with all of the creatives as well, and the planners, and just working alongside amazing teams is so inspiring.
And has that helped actually planning your own wedding?
Yes, but now it's almost too much because there's too much choice. I now actually don't know what to do.
I know. It's like when you pick your dress, you then have to unfollow every single bridal dress,
which I haven't done yet.
You need to do it, otherwise you'll be like, have I gone with the right dress?
I know. That's why.
As I need to finish Chloe's lip liner, and obviously I can't do it while she is talking, so we're gonna do lips and then also her mega eyebrows. Chloe, gorgeous, amazing, entrepreneurial wedding photographer, mega star. We have just arrived at Can Mel, which is the restaurant that we are having dinner this evening. Oh, the party team is back together. The party people. This looks so beautiful. Gosh, we have a gorgeous long table here by the pool. Gorgeous lighting. Absolutely divine.
So outfit of the evening, very, very quickly, this gorgeous Anne Louise petite dress. Feeling very, very throaty and pretty. Pullover Irma sandals and my clementine and mint little linen pouch. So yeah, that's the outfit of the day.
Happy Sunday. I must say it is a miracle that I'm currently looking like this and switching the camera on, but it is day 3 of Cameron's birthday celebration. Today we are having a paella and pool party here at the house. The tables are laid, the house is ready, guests are arriving in about half an hour, so I thought that I would do a very quick walkthrough with you and I'll take you through what the plan is for today. I'm so excited, the sun is shining, everybody is just on top form, everybody has brought their A game this weekend. We have had far too much fun, but it is not over. So I'm down at the pool, I'm gonna spin the camera around, I'm gonna show you the pool area, and then we will go and take a walk through the gardens to the incredible kitchen garden. So this is the pool. As you can see, all the sun loungers are out, the sun is shining over this crystal blue pool, the beautiful lady statue at the end. The cockerels are singing and it is looking so beautiful. So amazingly enough, and this just goes to show how talented my mother and Marcus truly are, Veranda themselves has announced their colour of 2024, and you won't believe it. The colour is this beautiful mustard. So my mother has absolutely nailed it, and we have so many hints of that mustard and yellow throughout the house. You've got these beautiful French antique pots, the flowers, the few little hints of blue, but it looks so beautiful. So guests will be down here today. The music is going to be blasting. I wish I could have music now, but unfortunately I will be getting a copyright, so I've switched it off quickly just so that I can show you. We have the shower room and the loos in there, and then we have this beautiful area here. This is one of my favorite areas of the entire house. I actually bring my laptop down here and I work in here. I love the mirrors because you get the reflection of the pool, the incredible oversized chandelier. It's going to be amazing. Oh, let's take a little walk. Here we have a little seating area, gorgeous cushions, the olive trees in the pots. You wouldn't even know we had a party here the other evening. And I still can't get over these stunning blue shutters. As you know, we have a zillion lemon and lime trees, and actually I have repurposed the garlands from the other evening, and I have created a tablescape here in this magical, and I mean, does that not just take your breath away? We are under these magnificent trees, beautiful vibrant greens and yellows, and that is our table for today. We do also have a few tables of 4 and 5, super intimate and pretty. But if we go and take a look at the main table, look at how stunning. It's so simple, yet it is so effective. So we've got these gorgeous yellow placemats, really normal. We've actually rented these napkins because, of course, we've just moved in. We don't have 30 to 40 of everything yet. So we have rented actually the cutlery and the napkins. So what I've done is I've actually got a little bit of string and then a sprig of rosemary. So not only is the scent just heavenly, it also looks very pretty. Oh, the boys are bringing the umbrellas because it's rather toasty. And then I've literally put the garland down. I've pulled it about a bit because I wanted it to be slightly more loose, whimsical, and a little bit more natural looking. And then I've popped the eucalyptus and a little bit of the gypsophilia in here to just make it pop. You got the lemons and the limes, the gorgeous mustard glasses, and it is looking stunning. Here we have another little table. This just looks so pretty and intimate. So today, as I said, we are having paella. So the paella is being made in our new outdoor kitchen. Everything is going to be laid up here. So this is going to be the food table, our Swedish table, aka a buffet table. Here we're going to have the wine in the ice buckets. We've got all the glasses ready. We're going to be getting through this bad boy. And then everybody signs it. So my dad has already popped his name down there, and of course the date. It's such a special thing to do, and he'll have it forever, which I absolutely love. The umbrellas have gone up, overlooking the jasmine arbor and all of the lemons, the limes and the orange trees. I can't get over this. It looks amazing. You're literally seeing all the behind the scenes. But if we walk this way, we have this gorgeous side table. We've got all the lemons, the limes, the mustard. Look at my husband, looking very dapper for the pool party. We're doing a very quick run through. So we have the most amazing, I still don't know what this fruit is. If any of you do, we have so many trees with these on, but it's just such a nice way of decorating things. Please excuse the back of the kitchen. Here we have Mr. Paella. Look at this. This is looking incredible. Chef. So we've got the paella station here. This is going to be made in the outdoor kitchen. And as you can see, we've got the pizza oven, we've got the barbecue, the sink, obviously chef and his team, hi, are doing everything out back. And this is just incredible. I cannot wait for today. Very quick outfit of the day. I'm wearing this stunning Amiyako dress. I always say to you, if you need a white linen dress, Amiyako is your place. Got these incredible lace inserts. I love the billowing sleeves. I've got a bikini on underneath. So if you say it's see-through, it's because you can see my bikini. I've then got a very cute pair of loafers on because it's far too hot. Oh, and to be honest with you, I'm so exhausted. I can't do heels or any more wedges. Anyway, let's get this party started. The girls are taking gorgeous crudité outside. This is our little crudité and nibble table. We've got all the gorgeous crudités out. Lots of dips, breads, little meats, crisps. Oh, I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Time for a glass of champagne. Thank you very much. It's looking gorgeous. Look at this gorgeous lady in orange. Oh, those beautiful ladies coming from every single direction. Welcome back. Trying to get everybody for a picture. It's like herding cats. Look at those girls. Unless you've got King Kong taking the picture. Okay, I'm getting in. Oh, everybody is having a nice time, having drinks by the pool. And I'm just coming up here to check on Chef and his paella. How is it looking? Oh, wowzers. Oh my goodness me. I think that's enough, don't you think?
It's enough.
I think we have enough. So this is the amazing seafood paella. We have the king prawns going in on the top. And then of course we have the vegetarian over here for those that don't want to eat meat or fish. Oh my goodness. I want to show you the finished product because the way that he decorates it with the seafood is quite remarkable. What do we have in here?
Yep.
Fish, all different types of fish.
Gamba from Soria.
Oh, gamba from Soria. So literally like 4 kilometers.
Yes.
Amazing. It almost swam here. Yeah.
from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for coming here to make what has been, I think, an incredible special weekend. It's hard to sort of equate it when you're sort of right in the middle of it, but I think the memories we're going to make this weekend has been special. And it's our housewarming and obviously Cameron's 30th birthday.
Woo!
And Daddy and I both want to say is, Cameron, you are amazing. You are 30 years ago today. I didn't know what to expect. I have never been a mother before. I was terrified. When I arrived at the hospital sort of entrance, Roger was dressed in fishing waders along with my anaesthetist because he had to send an excuse to all his fishing mates up in Scotland why he was going to be a day late for his fishing. So when you were delivered, you were held up like a salmon. But Cameron, I want to simply say this. 30 years ago today was the best day of my life, and my darling, I want you to have the most wonderful 30th birthday today. And Daddy and I both want to say is, Cameron, you are amazing.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
That's not enough for one.
This looks amazing. Bravo. Bravo. Muchas gracias. Oh my goodness gracious me. Everybody's halving themselves. The sun is shining, the booze is flowing, and we are having just the best family time. Oh my goodness gracious me. Perfect. Thank you so much. Look at this. Birthday boy. Look, birthday boy. Oh, bon appetit, everybody. Look at this setup. It's so rustic, it's so natural, very authentic. I've got the most gorgeous girl next door to me. Of the lemon, of course. Hang on, but you're going to use my tablescape on your paella.
I'm gonna show you.
You show me. I love it. She's using the lemon on her paella. So it doubles up as a beautiful tablescape and the perfect little dash on top of the paella. I would love some. There we go. Thank you so much, darling. Incredible. Ring the bell, Jacqueline. Go. Go. Woo! Here it comes! Lunch was absolutely scrumptious. Oh, he's got his swimming shorts on. Marcus, let me see. Do me a twirl. And everybody is down by the pool. Some people are in the pool by the looks of it. Alessio, are you going in? There we go.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to the party. What do we think? Oh my goodness. This is so gorgeous.